and scene. Hi everyone, I'm a dork. That's cool. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe below to my channel. If you're watching this on Facebook, check me out. On YouTube, I'm Nerdy LA and all things Mary Kay. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about our CC cream. And I'm going to be doing a challenge where I use our CC creams to actually put on my face, like as a foundation, and then also as a contour. I don't know why the word just went on my head, but like, yeah, foundation and contour. So I'm just going to be talking a little bit about them as I put them on. I just got done prepping my skin with a little bit of our foundation primer. It does also have an SPF of 15 in there. So in addition to the SPF that I'm going to be getting that's in my CC cream, I'm also going to be getting it as the base. So I've already prepped my skin. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to paint my face today, and I'm going to be looking up because my light has a mirror in it. So that's how I'm actually going to be able to see. Because last time when I was doing this with Ash, I was like, trying to do it watching the computer screen as I recorded, and it was like backwards, and it just really did not work out for me. So one of the things that I learned, that as you're putting this on, I'm just gonna turn it over and paint it on and then turn it back over, is that I was actually like a dabber, right? So I would like dab and then move over, and I found out that that's actually not what you want to do. And it's not what you want to do because the foundation will begin to dry before you can actually get it into your skin, and then I'm talking out of my lips like this, and then it actually will not blend as well, and you'll be able to see lines in your foundation, and you don't want to do that. So even though this is a CC cream, which is basically just like a moisturizer with a tint in it, it still has a really beautiful coverage inside of it, or it's made with really beautiful coverage. It instantly amplifies and illuminates skin. And many people who have tried it, over 85%, have said that it also illuminates their skin, and some even say that it helps their skin look perfect. I mean, who doesn't want perfect looking skin? I'm certain there's somebody out there who doesn't, but like, let's be honest, most of us do want really nice kind of even skin tone. And so that's something that you get when you use the CC cream. Even though it's a really light cream, it still begins to even out and illuminate your skin, even with a light coverage. Okay, so half of my face is done. You can already begin to see a difference. I'm looking at the thing right here. You can see the difference. And then I'm going to move on to the other side. Because it has an SPF 15 in there, it does protect against damaging UVA and UVB rays, which I think is actually like really awesome. And it doesn't matter whether you have a deeper complexion, you have like more melanin like me, or whether you have less melanin like other people, you still get impacted by the sun's rays. So you should still use sunscreen, or as my little humans call it, sunscreen, which I just think is really cute. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more to the other side. And I'm using like a tiny, like I'm pressing so softly that like I'm not even getting like a full pump out of here. So you don't need a lot, like with most Mary Kay products, a little bit goes a long way. I'm gonna shake it down a little bit. There we go. So it looks like I'm taking a long time to put it on there, but I actually paint my brush when I put it on, so that, there we go. So you can see like I stipple it on there. So one of the things that's also nice, even though it has a really light coverage, is that it actually can also minimize redness and provides visible relief from any appearance of redness on the skin. So you get a really nice, very light coverage, but that protects against UVA rays, right? Gives you that nice SPF. It instantly illuminates your skin, helps to create a more even skin tone, but it also eliminates and reduces redness that might be in your skin. God, I'm talking with my mouth all weird like this. It doesn't work very well. um, so I'm gonna get a little bit more on my brush. I didn't put that much on, so I'm gonna just go ahead and paint this a little bit more so I can get my chin area and my forehead, and then over here, and then I'm gonna tighten up along my jawline. So I have a couple of blemishes right now, but I don't have very many blemishes, but I do get pimples. And I do have kind of spots around my face that I'm not necessarily in love with. So on my chin, I don't know if you can see, but I have a couple of dark marks, and I have a random, like, something that looks like a line right here. So I had hot oatmeal spill on my chin, fall on my chin, and didn't spill on my chin. And so I am really self-conscious about that on my face. I was really worried that it was going to scar very, very, very badly, and it didn't. So I was very glad for that. But the CC cream also conceals, right? So it instantly conceals the appearance of blemishes. So even though that's a part on my face that I don't really like, and it bothers me when I use my CC cream. I just go ahead and get like a nice even blend and even tone, and I feel like it begins to conceal. So you can't really see the line anymore. You can kind of see a little bit of the darker area right here, but it's not as bad as what it was, or what I feel like it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead up here, get my widow's peak. My hair colors, my skin on my face is a slightly different color than the skin in my scalp. And so sometimes I just kind of paint this up into there, just to like kind of even it out so it's not so bold of a difference. Okay, just get a little bit on my eyes. Nice, even. Awesome. So I've got my thing on. My light is a little bright, so I'm getting a little bit of just gonna go ahead and turn it down. There we go. I had a little too much brightness. It looked like my face was shiny, but it actually wasn't. It was just my light. Okay, so now we are going to contour. Now, humans, I don't really contour. Sorry, I'm just looking for, I set it down and I couldn't figure out where I put it. So I was like, where did it go? Here it is. So I'm going to be using the Very Deep. So this is a CC cream. This is what it looks like. It has a little pump nozzle. And that's how you put it on. This one is clean because it's the color that I use. If you looked at mine, I have to clean this every time because I paint it on. And so I like put it on the bristle when I do that. Don't worry, I clean my bristles, I clean my brushes every single time that I use the product. And so it doesn't, I clean it before I put it away. So I will clean this off, and then I also clean my brushes. So I'll just set that to the side. And now we're gonna start to contour. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about the product. So I'm going to actually now use a contour a contour pad. And then after we contour, then I'm going to put a little bit of, I think I'm going to do a little bit of mascara. Maybe I'll even do like a little bit of eyeliner. What? Crazy. And then after that, I'm going to put on some lip gloss, some of our new Unlimited lip gloss, which is smooth and glorious and wonderful and isn't tacky. So I actually saw two really cool ways to like contour your nose, and like one is to like rub it onto your fingertips, and then to just like go down like the bridge of your nose like this, and then to blend it out. But I'm just going to use a little sponge right now, and again, I'm looking up here to do that. So let's try this out, friends. We're gonna see what this looks like. I've actually, like, personally never, ever contoured my nose. I think the only time I ever had my nose contoured was like at the wedding. I got married almost a year ago. October 12th will be like 1 year that I've been married to this human named Joseph. And so I think that's like the only time. Oh, well, I can see why people contour. What? Craziness. Like I'm looking in here. That's actually kind of cool. I just need to blend it a little bit more. Blend it down. Okay, that's really nice. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna get a little bit more on here for the other side of my nose. And so my skin color for the CC cream is deep. And then what I'm using to contour is very deep. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the other side now. So one of the things that I really like about the CC cream, like it has a lot of really awesome benefits to it, a lot of really cool features. And another one is that it reduces visible signs of aging, right? So we all have like little fine lines that appear on our face, but they become less noticeable. And it also helps to minimize pores, visible pores. So the other day, making sure I don't get this like actually in my nose or on the other side of my nose. The other day I did a live and I was talking about my students who don't know how to read email, and it's actually like incredibly annoying that they don't know how to read email because I like sent all this information out and then they're like, professor, I don't understand. I can't find this thing. And so it's like, it's in the syllabus. It's on Moodle. Like, I promise you can find it. I got a little bit on my nose. Hi, human. I'm in a video. I think that was my husband. I think that was my husband. I don't know, actually. But yeah. All right, and then I'm just going to do the little tip of my nose. Boop, boop. Give myself a little button nose. Cute little button. But anyway, I was in the live video and I watched it after, like I hate watching myself, but I watched myself after the video. Okay, so my lighting looks a little different, and I have a little smudge on my nose. So right after my love came in, my internet went out. And so I was using a recording software that likes to use the internet, and because I just really like it so much better. But I found another one, and then my mom called. So while my internet was out, so then I talked to my mom. So now I'm finally back. For you, you're like, you didn't go anywhere. But anyway, I'm back. And I'm now noticing that my poof is like uneven. How did I not see that before? And the camera is backwards, so that's awesome. I love it. Okay, all right. Why don't I just look in the mirror that's up here? I don't know. Okay, so we're contouring. We're contouring, and we're contouring. Anyway, that's what we are going to be doing, is contouring. Okay, so let's see if I can make a little. So I have never done this before, like ever. So I'm just gonna, because I'm pretty sure like this is how I'm supposed to put it, so that I can emphasize my cheek. Come up here. And we're blending. So the first really funny video I saw about contouring, I'm gonna have to have my hubby remind me of the person. But anyway, she's like, we cannot let the men know how we contour. It's magic. And then she's like, nostrils. And she's like going crazy on her nostrils. Anyway, it's really funny to me. And so whenever I'm contouring, the one time that I'm contouring, whenever I watch videos about contouring, and now that I'm actually contouring, I think about that video. Come down on my chin, my jawline rather. It's technically not my chin. Today, my understanding of anatomy has been like really bad. Earlier today, just like calling things the wrong name. Like earlier today, I was like, okay, and now we're going to be putting this, and I was talking about your hand, and I was like, I forgot what this thing right here is called, like the pads of your hand. I just couldn't think of like the more technical name. And then I was like, now we're going to put that on our chin. I was like, I mean cheek? So I don't know what's going on with me. Anyway, so I can now see that I have contoured one side and not the other, so I am a lopsided girl. Okay. And just add a little bit more. And okay. Oh, but now I'm like, this is not the side of my face that I can see as well. There we go. Turn my face this way. So another thing that I really like, I got kind of into my own space right there, kind of trying to figure this line out and trying to ensure that I don't like have really weird dark lines on my face that just don't make any sense, because that's not what you want when you're contouring. You want to make sure that you've blended it out nicely so that you just appears that your face is a little bit more structured, I guess, than what it was, or what it is, I should say. So you want to make sure that you blend it. But one of the things that I really enjoy is that my skin feels hydrated, right? So this keeps your skin hydrated for 10 hours. So you got really nice SPF that's happening, like it's illuminating, it's balancing, but it's also hydrating your skin. So it's really quite beautiful what it does to your face. I just kind of whistled as I said face. Fish. Excuse me, and I'm going to do my jawline on the other side. And then I might do a little bit right here, but I don't know. I have like a Harville face or a Harounville face. I have like a heart / round / ovally face. So like I feel like I don't quite know how to contour for my specific face type. So I'm glad that you all are like joining me for this journey as I attempt to learn how to contour. And yeah, so it's actually really exciting. So this also reduces the signs of aging. I think I just heard my husband call me. So this also, did you call me? No. This also reduces the signs of aging. Do you need me? Okay, he's just appeared. He did in fact call me. Okay, so this reduces any signs of aging, and that it helps fine lines and wrinkles disappear. I think I talked about that earlier. It just like popped into my mind because I'm thinking about like my laugh lines. They're not like really deep set, but I do kind of notice I have like a couple of wrinkles that kind of like emanate out from there. So when I'm playing with my jawline, I'm thinking about that. And we're blending, and we're blending, and we're blending. Along those lines, I think this also helps your skin to look a little bit younger, and like if that's your thing, then like this is the product for you. And along those lines, because in this country, in this day and age, a lot of people don't really like aging. Like aging is a bad thing. I like aging because it's like another year that I'm alive, which is kind of like super cool. But anyway, this also defends against skin aging free radicals that are like out in the environment. So it has just like a really good effects on your skin. Okay, so I have now done that. I did my eyebrows earlier, and I'm not really gonna, I don't think I'm gonna go over them again. Let me actually look in the mirror. Let me see what they look like before I decide that that's not going to be a thing that happens in my life, because it might be. It might be a thing that actually happens in my life. Let's see. Okay, well. So one of the, I'm still doing the brow and lash serum because I'm trying to help these friends right here be like a little bit fuller, and I'm also trying to get them to grow up to where they're supposed to be in the very front. of my eyebrow. And one of the things that I have noticed with this is that my eyebrows look like super shiny and like really lush, even though they're not full. So I have kind of like really crazy brows right now, because I'm letting them grow in before because I need to like understand their shape, before I pluck them. Like, what would the purpose be to use a brow serum to help them grow if you just pluck them? I don't know. Anyway, or any Hoosier, as I like to say, I think I'm going to do a little line today. I'm going to put a little bit of eyeliner on. Just kind of do this, and then a little bit of lash, and then I'm going to do lips. That'll be the last thing. I was watching this reality show. It's about like makeup, and it's British, so they're all like so incredibly nice to each other and like loving and like root each other on, even though it's a competition and they should be like, I hate you, you're gonna take my spot, even though nobody has a spot, but like everybody feels like they have the right to win and like the spot is theirs. And in the end, like if you don't make it and you're one of the people on the bottom, you've got to do like this seat to seat challenge, like where you're like, your models are facing, their backs are facing each other, so like you're staring at the other makeup artist as they do whatever the task is you're supposed to do. But several of the challenges were about like symmetry and like ensuring that what you did on one eye was like perfectly symmetrical to what you did on your other eye. And I was like, oh, okay, I would fail. I mean, I think it's easier when you're staring at the face in front of you and you're not doing it like in a mirror, but still like, I can't, like, I like symmetry and I like the idea of it, but, oh shoot, I did that with the wrong end of the brush. But I just I can't do symmetry as well. Alright, so I'm gonna have to, as you can tell by the fact that I just hit this with the wrong end of the brush, so then I had to fix it, and now I gotta make like a little cat eye. Okay, so I did a really bold line. I never do lines this kind of big and bold. I'm noticing that this one is a little bit darker. The really cool thing about this primer, so most of the primers that I used before this were, they had like little white tips essentially, that you would put onto your lashes, that would get put onto your lashes as you put it on. So like you'd be able to tell when the primer was actually on, and then you'd put your mascara on over top. But this one is actually clear, so sometimes with those I would actually notice the like if my mascara smudged or if it started to wear off, I'd see the little white pieces throughout the day, like on my face or, actually still in my eyelashes. And this is clear, so you don't actually see it. And you don't want to let your primer dry before you put your mascara on. You want to actually put your primer on and then immediately follow up with your mascara. I do love having like really amazing, big, bold lashes, but not in a way where it's like, oh my God, she has on eyelashes, right? Like, which I think is fine, like depending upon like what you're doing in your life at that moment. Like if I go to the club, like yeah, like I go to the club, right? Because it's COVID, so we can't do that. But like Club LA, the one that happens in my living room, I want my kids and my husband to be like, oh my God, mommy, your eyelashes are so long. That's what they sound like in my head when they're commenting my eyelashes. Just go with it, it's fine. I'm so silly. But yeah, that's what I want. I'm not gonna put the That's what I want when I'm like going out somewhere like that. But just for every day, I want something that looks a little bit more natural, but still kind of like really cool. So now I'm just going to go in and do my bottom lashes. This is really fun because my mirror is my mirror, because it's on my light, is really far away from my face. So I'm like guesstimating where I think my bottom lashes are. And I think I'm finding them okay. I have a little light that I could use, but it doesn't work with the position of the camera. You can see the light and it looks weird on my face. So I got to kind of work on what that's going to look like how to get a better setup. The things you learn when you start doing like videos like this, which is something I really, I can feel my eyelashes on my face. This stuff is amazing. Amazing. So I have never really, I've always been the girl that wants to do the makeup tutorials. I've wanted to be the girl who's like, watch my journey as I move from crappy makeup artist to someone you want to book. On this episode of Nerdy LA Learns Makeup, watch me as I fail contouring, right? Like I've always kind of wanted to do that, but I've never been, I think, bold enough to do that. And I'm really excited. Oh, okay, I thought my thing might have stopped recording. And I'm actually really excited to do that. Like to actually like kind of become that human. Hello. I mean, I'm obsessed with like the Fanorama and the Lash Love, but like, holy moly, why didn't I do this before? My eyelashes, I feel like, look like the falsies that I want to get, which is just kind of like wicked cool. And I'm not from Boston, but I really like that saying. So, there we go. All right, now, last thing for this look, because I'm just trying to keep it like basic kind of chick right now, basic girl, that's what I'm going for, and I think I am succeeding. What's going on with this light? Warm it up a little bit so I get those weird circles in my eye. I don't want the weird circles, but I do want to warm it up. Okay, so I can't decide which color I'm going to try. I don't know if I want to do a nudie. Wait, a nude. It's flipping backwards. I don't know if I want to do a nude or if I want to do a berry. I can't decide. I think I'm going to do the nude. I'm going to see. Oh my gosh. I love this color so much. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh my gosh. Friends, I have been trying to find this color for years, literal years. The color got discontinued probably like 5-6 years ago. And I just couldn't handle the fact that it was discontinued. And so I bought a couple extras. Like you could go to their website and you could like, buy some more if you'd like. And I bought a few, but then I couldn't do that anymore. So then it was just kind of like, well, I guess I just don't get to have it. And I've been sparingly, oh so sparingly, using the lipstick that I have. And look at Mary Kay to the flippin' rescue. Like, beautiful saturation. I know it's really bright. I love it. The lipstick that I have is also a really, really super vibrant bright red, or bright pink. And yeah. Yep. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. I really love these eyelashes that are happening right now. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Yeah. And I love this color. I love the nude. Like, I think the nude, like this look with this tawny nude. Yeah, the look with the tawny nude. I think it's like a really great kind of neutral. Oh, you know, I'm, you know, just kind of like running errands. I'm throwing things around. I'm just kind of like running errands. Shoot, toss it on. But like this is so bold and like just so, I really, really, really enjoy it. Okay, so thank you for sticking along with me for my super long first video. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at myself and out of the camera again. Oh, this is so hard for me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this whole time. I appreciate you sticking with me between my internet dying, my mom calling, me stopping recording, coming back to record, switching cameras so that I could do my eyeliner, and then coming back to you to finish up the rest of my look. I really love the CC cream. It is my favorite of all of our facial options in terms of like coverage. I mean, don't get me wrong, the foundations are beautiful and impeccable and they have their own amazing benefits and claims and amazing things that have been proven, but for me, it's the CC cream, and I think the fact that it reduces visible signs of aging, that it fights free radicals, that it gives you 10 hours of moisture, that it has SPF in it, that it evens out your skin tone, and that it illuminates. I mean, those are just some, right? Those are just a couple of the benefits for using the CC cream, and the fact that I was able to use it to do like my baby contour, like my first ever contour, was actually kind of cool as well. So if you like my video, please like or please love. If you're on YouTube, click like and don't forget to subscribe. If you're not on YouTube, you can find me there, Nerdy LA and all things Mary Kay. I'm going to be posting more videos like this. I'm really going to be starting to delve into this world of makeup and just trying different things on and trying to see like what works for me and like figuring this whole face situation out. I love makeup. I've always loved makeup. I know how to do my own makeup, but I don't know all the fun tips and tricks, and I'm really, really, really excited to learn those and to share them with you. All right, well, have a good night. Bye. I totally forgot to beat my face with a bat. No, I'm kidding. I do have the setting powder, and I forgot to do that. You're in my video. You're in my light. Oh my god. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not to you. To the people that I'm talking to that aren't really there, but will be there because they're watching my video. There we go. Look at that. Still love this color.
It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. So cute.